it is like the last week of September, which is absolutely crazy. It feels like we just started doing jobs this summer, and we're already on our last month and a half of work. Today we got a stamp patio. We got some fancy rock design. The stamp is called Grand Garden Stone. We unfortunately had to buy a whole set of stamps, which was like 2,000 bucks, just because we couldn't rent them. They were like the only set of stamps we couldn't find anywhere to rent, so we had to buy them. So hopefully we can use them, but it's definitely a stamp that you do not see around here at all. It's a pretty big patio. I think it's like 28 by 21, and then like a sidewalk, so it's gonna be a full truck. So I'll shut up and I'm gonna continue driving. Well, made it to the job. This is the big old patio. As you can see, you got the air conditioning hanging, so we can pour and stamp underneath it. Pretty nifty. And then we got plastic up and tape. We got mesh and then fiberglass rebar going on the sides and then down the middle. We got this expansion for right here because this sidewalk we're gonna replace probably next year, and it slopes down towards the stoop. So we're just gonna angle the concrete, it'll be above it, and then by the time it gets over here it'll be pretty much level. But that was just a nice stiff piece of expansion, so it can hold the crete nice. A bunch of dowels. Yeah, it's a pretty big patio. We'll put curved edges on this one too. I think it's 28 by 21, right? 28 by 21? Yep. Got the driveway for the power buggy. While we were setting this up the past couple of days, we laid all of this with plywood. Otherwise it would have destroyed the grass. Just the whole yard probably would look like this right here. And then they would have to plant all the grass, but it actually looks pretty damn good. The good old white man. Got a full truck of harvest wheat coming, and then we're gonna throw some of this Mojave on there. It's kind of just like a dark tan powder release. That'll be the shut off where we'll drive the buggy in here. And then these will be the stamps that we're using. Let me pull it over. So you got the larger stones, and then you got these littler stones in between. Should look pretty nice, depending on what it looks like when it's done too. I feel like it'd be really cool to stain some of these smaller rocks like a darker color, or like even a red. And you got like the normal color in here, and then you got a few different color little stones to go throughout the patio. That would look sick. We also put form oil on all of our forms before we pour. That way we can reuse our forms. We haven't had to buy any forms all year. Shh, don't tell anybody. Yeah, it's super nice. Saves a lot of money on wood too. One place we didn't put plastic. we got it flat. Just went around and magged the edges, filled in all the low spots. Went really good. This concrete's pretty nice and wet. You can never control all of the splatter, that is for sure. No matter how much plastic you put up, there's always a spot you missed. Yeah. Eventually they're gonna have a lot of fun doing that. Probably. It makes this job more fun though. The variety of work.
Stock up on a big pile of them, I'll use them.
Seasoning.
I don't know how long it's gonna take me to burn through a big ass box of drywall screws like.
Well, we're done. The sun makes it hard to see, so I'll go in the shade. You can really see the pattern in the shade. See ya! That looks sick. We even put a mat underneath the brain fart, whatever that's called. We were able to get, yeah, the AC. And get some texture underneath there. The joints even stayed pretty nice and straight and not caved in, which is surprising.
Looks cool at the end.
Yeah. I love that we're able to get right up to the edge with the stamp. Like literally right up to the edge. Especially like right here. Oh. Wow. Look at that, no stainage at all. Nothing. Professional. Well, we got everything mostly cleaned up. Strips of forms. We're gonna leave the sidewalk forms on just cause. And then we'll be back Saturday to wash it and saw cut the patio part and strip these forms and put the AC down. That'll be fun.
Hell yeah. Warm up for tomorrow.
Yeah, big driveway tomorrow. Well, good morning. Happy Saturday. I apologize for the wind. It's blowing like 30 miles an hour. It's pretty windy. Look at the flag. He's putting the last saw cut in it. And then we gotta take the grinder and finish the edge just a little bit. But a little something when you saw cut like this, and you got a T, and you got a saw cut across another saw cut. We put these joint savers or joint protectors, soft cut protectors, whatever you want to call them, in the saw cut where we would make the T. So that way, because if you don't have those, it's really easy to chip it in any of these corners. So just putting that in the saw cut, it really helps it from not chipping. I mean, it's really minor, it's minor details, but well, there's nice texture everywhere. Especially when you're doing a patio this big, it's really hard to keep a consistent pattern when you're stamping, you know, because if you start over there, it's wetter, and by the time you get over here, it's really dry. But it looks really even, which is really good, because honestly, a lot of people struggle with that. Half the patio will be nice and textured, and the other half will be really light textured. Sealing stamped concrete is almost a must, because once it dries it gets like really dull compared to like smooth finish and broom finish. So sealing it really brings it to life, and honestly is the main part of stamped patios. In like a month we'll be back. We're gonna put a gazebo over this, and then on the whole outside, on each side, and then the front besides a little piece, the homeowners want garden beds, kind of like this right here. Pretty much just the bricks and then soil in the middle. A garden bed going all the way around the patio. And a gazebo, so that'll look really cool. Alright, we did a big 40-yard driveway yesterday, so we're gonna go strip that. And then take the rest of the day off, and then we'll be back tomorrow on Sunday to seal this. Well, we just put 2 coats of sealer on it, and it looks pretty sick. That sealer really makes it come alive.
This stuff's way stickier.
Yeah. Alright, pretty much done here. We'll be back in a month for the gazebo and the plants. Drop that down. Looks pretty good.